Your mind knows it, right? To make it very short. You don't have to go through like this. Just say, my mind knows it. You get it? How does your mind know it? Your mind knows it. Likewise, through electron microscope, when you see the atoms, if I ask you, is there water? You will say, no.
But you have to know the object.
I don't see. I don't know the flower.
No, whatever is the case, it's your mind which concludes that there's no water there. Okay, good. This is what I'm saying. You're getting it? So now, say, whether you're meditating on emptiness or you're meditating on the atoms. If you just see the atoms, you're not meditating on emptiness. Don't keep this in mind. If you just see the atoms, you're not meditating on emptiness. If you want to meditate on emptiness, what should we do?
Focus
Okay.
on the
This object inside, what group A is water. What is there in the water? What is there? Group A? Water. Group B?
absence of water.
Absence of water, atoms. Atoms are there. Water is there. Absence of water is there. Okay. These three things, are they identical one or different?
One.
Which three things? Which three things? Absence of water, water, and atoms. These three are identical as one. Right? What do you mean by identical as one? In what way these three things are identical as one? Quick.
Because we point
Because when we go to point to the object, we can point to the same object for the reference of the three labels. Where's the water? It's here. Where's the emptiness water? It's here. Whereas the atoms is here. So we point to the same object. Isolated wise they are different or same?
Different.
Isolated wise they are different or same?
different.
In what way they are different? Let's go to the subject. You see that these two are different. In what way these two are different? Very quick. In what way these three things are different? The water, absence of the water, and the atoms.
The subjectivity of
Huh?
We can think of each of them different, separately.
Huh?
We can think of each of them separately.
Think of them separately. How?
By the mind.
subjective perception.
No. Subjective perception is different. In what way they are different? For example, let's say,
One is liquid.
okay,
Negative or positive phenomena.
The one is positive, one is negative, and the other one is?
The parts of the whole.
There are three, right?
And closeness to the
No, I'm not talking about the closeness. In what way the object appears is different.
The mind perceives each phenomenon as different.
In what way different is my question. I know that this appears different. One appears as drinkable. One which is appears as something to drink. The other appears as out there appears just atoms, the things banging each other. Atoms banging each other. And the other one?
non-existent.
Absence of the water. Emptiness of water, goosebumps will come in the body. Right? When you see the water disappears, goosebumps will come in. When you see the atoms, goosebumps will dissolve. Goosebumps will not appear. When you see the emptiness of water is not there, goosebumps will come in the body. Right? When it's water, no goosebumps. When it's absence of water, goosebumps will come in the body. Atoms, through the electron microscope, if you pick up the atoms, goosebumps will not come to your body. Guaranteed. Look to the electron microscope and you say emptiness of the water disappears, goosebumps will come in the body. A tinge of fear can come in you. In oftentimes, say a very tranquil, extremely peaceful, the tranquil state of mind, physiologically, extremely tranquil experience will come to you. So all this come only with the experience of the emptiness of water. While the emptiness of water and the atoms, these two are the two different isolates, but the same entity. Two are same entities, but experientially, one will give you the awe, and the other will not give you awe. You're getting it? So this is different. With this in mind, say what we need to keep in mind is seeing with your naked eye, seeing this water. This is known as, that subject is known as conventional analysis. This is a technical term we have to learn. The regular mind which you use, water there. This mind is known as conventional analysis. Then, on the other side, you see, the water disappears. This is known as ultimate analysis. Water exists or not? Hey, water exists or not? Huh? Water exists or not? Yes, water exists. what exists, right? What exists with what? With naked eye, with respect to naked eyes, with respect to electron microscope? With respect to naked eyes. And naked eyes is conventional analysis, ultimate analysis. Conventional analysis. You're getting it? What is found by the conventional analysis known as conventional truth. The truth found by the conventional analysis is known as the conventional truth. So the what is conventional truth, ultimate truth? Conventional truth, because it is the object found by the conventional analysis. You're getting it?
Atoms are also conventional?
Listen. Okay, good, Neil. Don't be too excited. Right? You're still in a dream. Okay, now, looking at the electron microscope, you see the atoms, right? Seeing the atoms, you are seeing positive phenomena and negative phenomena. Positive phenomena. Are you seeing emptiness or not?
No.
When you see there's atoms, you are not seeing emptiness. Why not? Because emptiness is always a negative phenomenon, while what we are seeing is positive phenomena. Very good. Okay. So this seeing as atoms, is that conventional analysis or ultimate analysis? Conventional analysis. Very good. So therefore, with the conventional analysis, you will not really have goosebumps. Right? With the ultimate analysis, the moment you go into ultimate analysis, then you will have goosebumps in the body. Then the tinge of fear, right? And physiological changes can happen. So the point is that even you look at through electron microscope, when you see these atoms, it is still conventional analysis. You're getting it? It is not emptiness. So therefore, many people, look, we are just the second day. The second day is just, I think, the third hour from yesterday. No, fifth hour. Fourth or fifth hour. Even within the fourth, fifth hour, you are able to demarcate what is emptiness, what is not emptiness. You're getting it? So you already got the picture of the pizza. You're getting it? You know what precisely a pizza is, but you don't have the pizza yet. It's just a picture of the pizza. Very clear. So what I'm saying is that many people, years and years and years, 10, 20 years, they have been meditating in the mountains, sacrificing their food under scorching cold and so forth, scorching heat and excruciating the cold. And they're meditating emptiness. What they're meditating is just into the atoms or into the five aggregates. Okay, see, each one of us, we are made of body and mind. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
You're a girl because of your body. You're a male because of your body. Yes, no? You're compassionate because of mind. You're not compassionate because of mind. Okay, so we're nothing but made of mind and the body. And this mind is further split into four aggregates. Totally we are made of five aggregates. Right? We are made of five aggregates. And which of the aggregates is the self?
No.
Which of the aggregate is the self? No. None of the aggregate is the self. Right? And then you see that you go into the aggregates and you see none of the aggregates is the self. And then you see people who are meditating, meant to be meditating emptiness in the Himalayas for all these many years. They just see this, they see the five aggregates, and self disappears. Self disappears and see the five aggregates. Stay there. Seeing the what? Five aggregates. Is this meditation emptiness? Why not? Because you are seeing a positive phenomenon, and emptiness should always be seen as a negative phenomenon, particularly non-affirming negative, precisely non-affirming negative. It should never be a positive phenomenon. You're getting it? So whereas if you never learn these distinctions, positive phenomena, negative phenomena, isolates, entities, and so forth, you cannot pick up what is emptiness. So there, the self is made of the five aggregates, and out of the five aggregates is a self. Very hazy. And then you have to meditate. And then meditate, self is made of the five aggregates, you start seeing the five aggregates. Okay, the self is not there, yes, but the aggregates are there, yes, stay there. You just see the five aggregates. And then you meditate, you stay there for like years and years and years. And yet you are not meditating emptiness at all. And you think that you meditate emptiness. Right? So this exactly, see with the meditations, you can go into the senses. You can go into the senses, you can observe your senses, very subtle workings of the senses, but this is still no meditation emptiness, because this positive phenomena. You're getting it? So without a study of the positive phenomena, negative phenomena, isolate and so forth, to get emptiness is very difficult. Oftentimes, we go to very nuanced meditation of observing the senses, the breath and so forth. So refined to go into, and so like you are seeing every cell the sense is related. The sense related to every cell. You can almost like literally you can see these things. That is subtle. And again, you can have a very the cooling effect on the body, like the waves, cool waves spreading your body. This can happen. Still, you are not meditating emptiness because you are seeing the senses, subtle workings of the senses. Each is subtle. The senses as attached to each of the cells, right? You feel them. There are positive and negative phenomena. Positive phenomena. So that cooling effect that you feel because you go to a very subtle object, still a positive phenomenon, that and the goosebumps and cooling effect that you get because you're seeing the absence of the cells, emptiness of the cell, emptiness of even these senses, right? That is way, way more profound. So therefore, the meditation emptiness, we should know exactly what constitutes the meditation emptiness. Okay, the tea break.
Until 10 past? 30 minutes?
Yes.
30 minutes.
Okay, the 11:10. Okay, we'll come back at 11:10.
Do meditation. And do meditation.